Everybody to Rule of Three. Joined with me is Dash Star.
Hello there.
In my head, I had those clapping things. Yay. And then, of course, right here, our newest member, we have the Angry Badger.
Good to be here. Good to be here amongst friends.
You know how like Gary has that button he pushes and it's like, yeah.
Yeah. Pretend we did.
Yeah, pretend. It's all right. Chat, you can fill in. All right. So it looks
Gotcha.
like we have a little bit of fun stuff to discuss. Boys, feel free to take it away.
Dash. Isn't it nice when people start saying things we've been saying all along from the very beginning?
Yeah.
What's that?
That maybe you shouldn't have betrayed the core audience and had like maybe the original OGs of Star Wars in the new Star Wars movies. Pass on the baton.
Doesn't ring a bell, dude. You know?
You
I think the sequels are pure, perfect. Another P, I like alliteration. Yes, obviously it is vindicating to see after all this time that Disney's PR giant can't keep John Boyega in a stranglehold, and he's saying the same things that we've said.
He's showing up in my booth. He's telling people he's got ideas for the sequels. I don't know.
John got screwed the worst, by the way, I think, of everyone there. Aside from like the OG cast, like, you know, he went into that first one thinking, bro, I'm a Jedi. I'm going to be trained by Luke Skywalker. And then he screams Rey for 3 movies.
Yeah, it sucks, man. And gets shrunken in a poster.
Gets shrunken because China. Sorry, guys.
China.
Yeah. Good to see it.
Yeah. It's unfortunate to see, but you know, I was reading some of the Twitter replies to him and I'm like, holy shit. It just never stops. These people can't have an acceptance of any other opinion other than their own. It's wild.
I got called a bigot and a woman hater the first time I voiced concerns about like Rey and story choices and all of that. And then you're called a racist if you say anything. So what are they going to call John?
Oh no, well now they're saying that he's conforming to Reddit.
Oh, that darned Reddit.
Yeah. Whatever that means.
Reddit's actually pretty pro sequel trilogy these days.
Yeah, so, aren't they? Like I thought they dislike me. I thought they loved the sequels. I thought like what's so where
so I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyways.
Reddit is that pest. I would have got away with it too if it wasn't for you pesky kids.
What up, Star Wars Insight? How you doing, man?
Then should have been Jedi. Yep.
Chipmunk. Oh shit, Chipmunk and Badger are gonna fight each other.
Bro, good trigger discipline on that Chipmunk. I like that. It's proper training.
What up, JC Pod? How you doing? How you doing? What else we got going on in Star Wars? Nothing really, hey?
No trailers, nothing.
Like it's dead. All right. It's a good show. See you guys later.
Yeah. It is crazy. I remember like, man, for the Phantom Menace when I was a kid, they played it on like the local news, and I was like trying to record the news so I could watch the trailer over again, and just all the hype and yeah, that's all gone now.
Yeah. All right, what we got?
John Boyega.
This is the context, and it's
Do you think you can zoom in?
Paraphrasing.
Like you can enlarge?
Yes,
Dude,
sir.
I know that the thing got 3.4 million views. That's crazy.
Woo!
And the pop verse.
Yeah, the article kind of sucked, so I thought just having the taglines works.
Yeah.
For those of you who are not in the know, Boyega has said, John Boyega himself, who played Finn, who was shelved, pushed aside, that if he could remake the sequel trilogy, Luke, Han, and other OG characters wouldn't die. The first thing we're going to do is fulfill their story or fulfill their legacy. Pablo Hidalgo is spinning right now like a top. As soon as he had, no, don't do that. Kill him. New characters wouldn't be overpowered. They wouldn't just grab stuff and know what to do with it. That's just a Rey swipe if I've ever seen one. She was complete, built complete and perfect. And add elements from the old Republic and Force Unleashed. Dude is a gamer. Some good knowledge. Like that, they're great. I mean, it's like the perfect games to kind of dip into. So that is the grounding and the source of what we're speaking of.
It is funny how he phrased it. I actually have his quote. He's like, "Our new characters will not be overpowered in these movies. They won't." That's the. But then he goes right into like, "Yeah, we're going to use the Force Unleashed," which is like famous for being super overpowered. Well, but I know what he meant. Like, you're going to have to struggle, learn how to do things.
I feel like what he meant by that isn't necessarily the power level part, which is like what every normie thinks of. It's like, oh, well, they just went overpowered. It's like, dude, no. What about the story? Like, do these normies even know the story of the Force Unleashed? It's a secret apprentice that Vader had. I think that would have been a pretty compelling sort of synopsis where you have the sequel trilogy. Okay, all of these years have passed since the death of Vader and the Emperor, and there is a looming threat, and it's the freaking apprentice of Darth Vader, the secret apprentice that no one knew about. It doesn't have to be Starkiller. It could be some other.
Showed them form the rebellion in that too, and then like specifically use his family crest as the rebel emblem. And...
Yeah, dude, I think that would have been cool. Like, so I'm gonna read the whole thing that he said. He said, "If I was a producer on Star Wars from the beginning," and then it jumps, "it would be mad. First of all, we're not getting rid of Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, all these people. We're not doing that. The first thing we're going to do is fulfill their story, fulfill their legacy. We're going to make a good moment of handing on the baton."
Which is all I wanted.
Yeah.
All I wanted.
"Our new characters will not be OP'd in these movies. They won't just grab stuff and know what to do with it. No, you've got to struggle like every other character in this franchise. I do that." Logical. "I'd look to the Old Republic stories and see what we can add to the continuation of that. I would definitely want to see Force Unleashed stories in there. I would try to expand the Star Wars universe as much as possible while respecting the lore. If we're expanding the lore, we have to do it within the respective boundaries that stay true." Also logical. The Old Republic thing, people are like, what the hell? Dude, you could bring a character from the Old Republic that survived thousands of years, let's say. Like Snoke could have been a Force vampire that was awakened after Order 66 because of all the energy that was just going into the galaxy, and he was absorbing the shit out of it in his weakened state, which is why he's still weak.
I also thought he just meant like we would pad out the universe with like Old Republic stories, like do a Zane Carrick story, do a Mandalorian OG war.
Sure.
You could do all the things if you were just...
Yeah. But Luke Skywalker wouldn't be disappearing on a rock. Hell no. Standing there and he's like a projector. I want to give those characters way more. Dude, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Totally acceptable.
They were already at a deficit, right? Like it was already going to be hard. You knew we weren't going to get the exact characters of like Jason and Jaina and Anakin or Ben Solo. So you hope that they just gave us like at least something, and they didn't even do that. But if you just passed it on naturally.
Dash, why don't you scroll down a bit? Let's see, read some of these tweets.
I keep forgetting that
very
the power.
Yeah.
Unlimited.
You do. So basically, he'd make it not suck.
Wow. I love this. Look at him.
I read.
That's yeah. Thank you. I'm like, look, the first thing I think, this is how jaded I am. I'm like, yeah, upside down. Just like you know how they hold the Xbox controller and like not pressing a button.
I'm playing
the right buttons. Yeah. He's like someone shoved him in his library, and you're like, wear a tie.
Like, I want to believe him, but like, what are the chances that his publicist gave those? Like, here, put these behind you. Let me take a picture.
Oh,
it's
the
possible.
tie.
It's possible. Star Wars fumbled by not making Finn a Jedi by the end of the trilogy. Stormtrooper Jedi would have been an elite story. Would have been great.
Yeah.
Way better than what they did. Yeah. How about writing the trilogy scripts before the movies? Yeah, I mean, hey, yeah, that's a thought. It's possible.
Tim Curry meme?
Yeah. Well, you're weird. Your comments are so much more positive than the ones I saw. That's strange.
Space. Wait, do you think that they're trying to keep you off X by just showing you shit? You're like, oh, I don't want to look at this.
Maybe. I mean, I don't even go on it anymore. I'm like, why would I? Yeah, dude, yours are all positive. What is this?
I'm a positive.
What were yours? They were all talking ill of Boyega?
It reflects
Mine's
his soul.
Totally freaking different. Send me the link, please.
This is awesome.
Yeah, because like I get that the criticism is John said a lot of fun things during BLM times, and he also says a couple of things about Star Wars fans at the times, and now he's saying shit that we're saying. But
Spawn Freak says just that. He says, I don't believe him. 1 minute he calls the fans racist, then he says they were right all along. Where was this 10 years ago, John? And yet to that, I have no argument.
We gotta let people grow, though, assuming this is real growth.
Well, and that's my thought process too. It's, maybe he realized like, shit, I shouldn't have said that. I'm becoming too corporate, and maybe he's got too many managers buzzing in his ear. I don't know. Maybe he felt that he needed to say that. I don't know. But all I know is him showing up at my booth was kind of like a very big silent statement sort of thing. It's like, oh, dude, I know what they think of me. So you're here now?
Yeah, and this is him at a panel, like just being open and honest.
Right. Yeah.
Like an off the cuff. Hey, what would you do? Which I'm sure they groan every time.
I don't trust
get
Hollywood,
questions.
man. I don't trust. I mean, maybe he did say that on his own. Maybe he had people telling him to say that. I really don't know. No idea.
I fucking love this picture.
Oh, I'm not saying it doesn't go hard.
I read books.
Who's Sonny? Like from
Sunring. KOTOR?
Oh.
The side quest. Totally been, mate, on Manan.
I thought he said Sonny. Underworld meets Maul's power vacuum with Imperial insider trading. Huts vying for control with rogue bounty hunters and divided factions. Yeah, all that sounds way better than anything we got.
Is somebody the one that like he takes care of his wife because he finds out she's a Sith spy or something? And you do the court case for him?
Yeah, the court case. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jeez, sorry.
Yeah. You know what's the arrogance of Disney though? Is they're like, your Snoke theory fucking sucks. Now check this out. They show us their shit movies.
Oh no, that's half the shit that theory comes up with. It's like based on like maybe lore understanding. They would have never like. It's like when Marvel, like at the end of WandaVision, when everyone was like, "Oh, it's going to be Mephisto," because that would be the logical. And then the writer's like, "I didn't know who that was." Like they don't even know the same characters that we're working with.
I know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Old Republic and Force Unleashed stories written and directed by Reddit. Okay.
Club Shido.
I love the comments. The internet's the best.
He'll be attacking the fans later. What if I got him on the channel and I just asked him about it?
Oh.
Like, what do you mean by that?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's real enough that he just want to put that to bed and be like, look, man, I fucked up. Or he's going to be like, look, I was told to say this. Or he's going to be like, look, I feel like a lot of them were, and blah, blah, blah. And then I'll be like, fuck it.
Especially if he says like his Lucasfilm handlers told him. Like, remember before Moses Ingram even like was a thing of Reva? They put out a whole thing about like the racist fans. Like, bro, nobody even said anything yet. And the Disney is warning her about the backlash. Like, who knows what they said to him?
Yeah, I mean, we follow each other on Instagram. I could ask him maybe at the next convention. I don't know if he would be down. I don't know if his publicists would even allow something like that. But
well, I mean,
it doesn't hurt to ask.
Yeah. Sandbag him. Just walk up with some cameras and stuff and a mic, shove a mic in his face. Be like, we're live streaming.
No, dude, I can't do that. That's such a fucking asshole move.
Oh yeah, paparazzi style.
Yeah, I'm not an asshole.
Follow him at the airport, like
Oh my god, no. That's
what's that show?
I like my space. I can only imagine them. Sure, they really like their space. Sending love and support from Dallas, brother. Happy to see the gang back together. What up, John? How you doing, man? Shout out, John. Shout out, John.
Shout out, bro.
Yeah, he took us to Crunchyroll.
You were the chosen one. If you go back and watch the first, like, it was like the first Force Awakens trailer, and it showed John reacting to seeing himself in the trailer.
Yeah,
like, you know, the light. He, like many of us, he was a fucking fan. You could tell.
Couch.
Yeah, dude. He did that. And he's like got all emotional, and his family's there. I'm gonna be a Jedi, bro. And then Ryan was like, no.
If I buy the Saber black, do I get the Blogo?
Buy one, get one?
Do I get the Blogo deal? I understand that deal doesn't apply to training sabers. It does not apply to training sabers. That is true, my friend. My apprentice. Yeah, we're having a big sale right now. We started the sale today for Halloween. TheorySabers.com. Just use code BOGO. You get one free mystery saber with every single saber purchase. But on top of that, we actually made 6 brand new sabers that have never been seen or offered before. And we're actually putting those. Lucky chance you get it, but it's an extremely high chance because we want you to have those. That's the point of the promotion. So putting those in the box with every single purchase. And those are beautiful ones. There's 6 different nice designs, which you see in the video.
Sweet.
Use code BOGO. We all now haters can be allowed minority, where he might be seeing many such comments or interpreting many others as such from simply being emotional, but seeing the greater picture later.
So many years later, so many examples.
Will BOGO get you 2 extra sabers? No, it gets you 1 per every order. Now, how the buy 1 get 2 works is they are training sabers, but these they could be S16, they could be, which is all smooth swing, they could be SDRGB, SNV4. You could get a Profi. It's a mystery saber. So we're going back to our original sale, which was really popular, which is a mystery saber with every single order. Could get an S4 too, but very low chance. You get a saber.
TheorySabers.com.
Oh yeah, we just released a plushie too.
What?
Yeah.
Is it you?
He's cute, man. He's cute.
I thought if it's you, dude, I'm buying it. You don't want to release yourself because I
It's
will
not
have
me.
you on camera on my shoulder.
Cuddle up with Theory.
It's not me. No, look at him right there. I trademarked the name too, but it's not ready yet.
Should have been
Seriously.
you, dude.
No, he's cute, man. Look at him. Super cuddly, fluffy little guy.
Cloth jacket. Yeah.
Yeah, cloth jacket. No beads or anything like that, so it's safe, for pets and whatever, as long as you take the chain off in the back. But yeah, he's cute. Ships from our warehouse
What's
in
his name?
Florida.
Get a saber, you get the plushie, you throw the plushie up, you hit it with the saber. It's target practice.
I mean, exactly.
Don't do
Yeah,
that.
that's right. That's how it works. Any news on Vader 2 when it comes out? Can you do behind the scenes vlog of the whole process? Yeah, I'm actually meeting up with Samuel Kim and his brother Gower Sun, who are composing. Well, Gower Sun is composing the both episodes, episode 2 and 3. So we're going to be having some dinner together and going to their studio. I don't know how much of that I'm going to document because I like to keep it private, but yeah, I'll get you guys some stuff. And it should be out. We were down to the wire, November, December. Yeah.
Sweet.
And knock on wood.
I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. $40 from the warehouse. Ships next day.
I like when Boyega specifically talks about that you've got to struggle like every other character in this franchise. Rey should have lost a limb at some point.
Yeah, did
Every
you ever
like
read
main
the
protagonist.
script for Colin Trevorrow's?
Yeah, the one where she has like the double-bladed lightsaber and she's, yeah.
She goes blind.
Oh, yeah, but like even that, right, is like a course correction, like in Rise when Leia's got her running the fucking course and all that. It's like, oh, now she's training. Oh, okay.
Wow, Nick with the freaking bomb, dude.
GG.
Forbes said Acolyte final cost was over 230 million.
Yeah, it was Jay Campbell or whatever. I saw him talking about it. That once you account, they essentially stopped counting after a certain month. But if you include the rest of the filming and like the tax and all that, yeah, 230 to 240 somewhere.
What about
in
the
there.
marketing?
That's included, all of it. Yeah.
Oh God, what a fucking disaster.
Yeah.
Love the AI and Jedi collab you did. It was 10 out of 10. Hell yeah. Awesome, man.
Yeah, it says, remember when Leslie Headland said Acolyte cost 170 million? She was correct if you only count spending through September 2023. I can now confirm that the Walt Disney Company spent $254 million on the Acolyte before marketing or tax credits.
Before marketing?
Before marketing tax credits, bro.
Dude. So over 300 million?
Yeah, and I don't know how they weasel out of that because it's like Disney Plus marketing and all the built-in social media, but still, that's for what? For Basil, the tracker weasel, not Badger.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
We live in the darkest timeline.
I even say for comparison,
what the fuck happened, dude?
For comparison, Andor reportedly costs around 250 million for 2 seasons. So their 1 season of Acolyte cost
I thought
more
it was
or less
750 million.
I'm just going 750 million for 2 seasons of the Acolyte.
Of Andor.
This one says for Andor. This one says no. For comparison, Andor reportedly cost 250 million for 2 seasons. Mandalorian's earliest seasons were made for significantly less. That Disney allowed the Acolyte to balloon into one of the most expensive television projects ever produced, only to cancel it immediately, speaks volumes about the lack of oversight and the dangers of letting ideology guide the creative process. You mean letting her have it be a therapy session, basically? Yeah, we're cooked.
I'm looking up Forbes right now.
Let me ask you a question while Theory does that.
Look at this.
Mm-hmm.
Did you guys find in the end of Andor, the chase scene when they're leaving the Senate building? Was that really anticlimactic, or is it me? I thought like he would have to like literally stomp the security guards out to show Mon Mothma how gritty it was, but he just kind of like randomly walked around the plaza and shot people.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's just that part. I was like, what the fuck just happened?
Is this post or pre like their tax credit stuff? Power of money.
The power of money. Wait, hold on. Wait, say with me. The power
of money. Cancel Disney Plus.
Wow, Mando and Grogu cost 144 mil. Dude, what? Why?
This doesn't make sense.
How?
Volume. Shot all on the volume, and then like what was the CGI for that one? The Crate Dragon and the.
How much Revenge of the Sith cost? Was it like 114 million?
Oh my god.
There's something wrong. Has
then.
the mafia taken over and they're washing money? Something's wrong.
Money laundering, Dash. Fuck fancy money laundering. Yeah.
Something is terribly wrong.
It's crazy. Dude, it's just
Don't they have the stages on the Mandalorian where they got like the cool projected technology behind them? They're not even fucking on location half the time. How does that cost so much money?
Like Mandalorian and Grogu is almost all on the volume.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm taking crazy pills.
Yeah.
Bro.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
It's not even good.
Will they do it though? Will they ever course correct? Probably not.
Damn.
Yeah, they've got to. I mean, Andor was head and shoulders above the Acolyte, so it is what it is.
Theory, if I buy an SDRGB, is the Mystery Saber only another SDRGB, or could it potentially be a Profi? No, it could potentially be a Profi, it could be an SNV Pro, or it could be our new 1 of 6 limited edition S16s. Which it probably will be.
S16. The dude's just hating on Andor. Define hating on.
Oh, shit. Look what you've done now.
I liked Andor.
Yeah.
Wasn't the greatest thing, but it was head and shoulders above everything else. So, I don't know.
I liked 3 episodes from the first season and 2 episodes from the last season. Take that for what you will.
Yep.
prison arc. Andy Serkis. I thought that was all right.
I love that. I really like that. I like the ending. I like that. I forgot their names, Deidre, whatever, and Ben Mendelsohn, because I'm Australian.
Ben Mendelsohn.
I have to. Yeah. I mean, there's greatness about it, but I mean, the kind of shit canned Kyle Katarn and the whole story of.
That's the biggest issue. I can't care about Andor because I know that should be Kyle instead. And everyone's like, "Oh, it'd be so cool to have a stormtrooper Jedi." I was like, "Oh, we had that with Kyle too. He was a former, and you'd have had everything."
Can you imagine seeing Morgan Katarn's head on a spike at the front of some like a spaceport? How gritty that would be. Anyway,
Jarek, Inquisitor Jarek. Where's it? Where are they?
Do you know what Jarek used to do to people? Because he's like, he used his disability. Well, he's not disabled. He's Miralukan. Before I think there was Miralukan, he was just blind from memory. Anyway, he had this like fruit platter next to him on his Star Destroyer. And he'd be like, "Hey, you want to eat some fruit?" to people that would come in. But what they didn't know is that half of it was okay fruit that you had to detect through the pheromones or scent or the force or whatever he used. And the other half was really foul tasting. So people who use their sight would just see it as all this same looking fruit and pick it up and be like, "Oh, Jesus Christ." And he'd be like, like, what a prick. What a prick.
It's just like the Dark Forces, like the actual books.
Dare you, Dash? How can you beg for good storytelling and then be like, boring? I can't believe you.
Well, I'm a piece of shit, but you know
Andor
what? I'm a
was
piece of
cinema.
shit.
How could you do this?
Pure cinema, bro.
I'm a piece of shit who, with $700 million, could produce a lot of stuff, and some of it would hit some pretty well.
You just have TikTok brain, Dash. You want explosions and lights. First of all, yes, I do want explosions and lightsabers, but you just want explosions and lightsabers every 3 seconds.
Yeah, you want the Force. You want what Star Wars actually
I
is.
want explosions. I'm Michael Bay, but also want like gay witches. So Michael Gay. That's my stuff. That's what I want. Yeah.
Yes. I shit you not. I was
Queen.
bored during the action sequences too, by the way. Like when they finally do the heist in the first season, it was like, okay. So
can you remember Kenobi? Kenobi when they went just like some of that what was it, the checkpoint scene out in the California hills, I think they filmed in. So bad.
Kenobi was worse than all of them.
No, I still think of just him hiding the little Leia under his jacket, like it's little rascals.
Or them just the villains running after her to try and find her.
Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
So
it
good.
is the Billy. Yeah.
Well, it's comedy at this point. Remember when like the Jedi went to talk to Kenobi and he's like, "Help me, Master Kenobi. It's been so long." And he's like, "Here's my advice. Fuck off." And he's like, "What?" He goes, "Fuck off into the desert. Bury that lightsaber. Fuck you." And I was like,
Chat, I have a question for you. So, in the shadows, I have been creating a lot of lore videos, and I want to drop like 2 of them a day. I'm just thinking, are you guys going to watch them? Probably not, dude. I'll upload them for the people who want to watch them.
I'm going to watch them.
I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Wait for the Sith to watch. Anyways. Sending 11. John. Thank you, John.
All that is
Holy, cancel Disney Plus.
Cancel Disney Plus.
Jimmy Kimmel back on the air now? Because I saw that both sides of the fandom were wanting to cancel Disney Plus.
He's back, but Sinclair and Nexstar are still not showing him until he apologizes. An actual apology. I think they want to donate to Turning Point. But yeah, for Minnie, he is still back on the air.
that's amazing. He got uncancelled. I didn't know that you could do that so quickly. I thought like they had to like grovel for 2 years or whatever and then slowly come back.
It's the right side of Disney because they didn't say anything about Gina.
Yeah.
Roseanne still canceled.
That's what I mean.
You know, yeah.
And didn't Pedro didn't he like make a post or something for Jimmy? He didn't make shit for Gina.
Did not. And I think the bigger thing is they're making it seem like it's a free speech. It's not. It had nothing to do with free speech because if Jimmy had just said this in his own time or in a tweet, no one would have said anything. But he's on broadcast television, and the FCC specifically gives ABC a license. And in that license, distortion of news is one of the caveats. And so when you willfully say something you know to be verifiably untrue, it is a violation of that license. And that was where the issue came. And also it was the affiliates first and foremost. But yeah, Disney, he's back.
You know, I used to watch Jimmy Kimmel back in the day, not as Jimmy Kimmel, but when he was on the Man Show when I was a kid.
Me too. With Adam?
Yeah.
Carolla? Yeah.
Yeah.
With jumping women on trampolines.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I think I was like 9.
Mm.
Yeah.
Awakenings. The Force awakened then.
Like you're just watching, what was it? The Comedy Central.
Yeah, it was pretty
You know,
wild.
it would like show up at like 11 or something, or
Even
12
the first
a.m.
couple seasons of his show where he was like drinking on the air, they tried to do like a Johnny Carson type, like loose, and that ended real quick. And then you start having more and more mainstream.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Conan O'Brien was the only pure one who kept just trying to do comedy. I love Conan.
Yeah.
Craig Ferguson also was a big, if you've ever,
Yes.
God, he was funny.
I like
He's
Jay Leno.
so funny. Ooh.
I mean, Jay did it right for a long time, obviously.
Jay Leno, Letterman. I mean, if you want to go way back to my parents used to watch Johnny Carson.
Wow.
That's all a dying medium, though, those late night shows, because
Those
people
are
are watching YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah, Jay Leno.
That was the
Letterman,
other unspoken
Carson.
thing is that Jimmy had lost half his audience because it turns out when you, much like Star Wars, when you alienate half your audience, that's not very sustainable. So like a lot of people are like, bro, they pay him $15 million a year
Hey, I saw that.
to
Yeah.
get views on YouTube that Drinker, you, Gary, all would get just from normal content. And you don't get, unfortunately, don't get paid $15 million a year like he is, and $200,000 a show or whatever his production cost is. So it would behoove them to just cancel him.
Wait, he was getting paid for people making videos about him?
No. I'm saying like for him to be on the air, he gets paid that whole salary. But if
yeah,
you go
okay,
look at his view count comparably on YouTube, right, you guys beat him essentially.
Yeah. Any news on Vader 2 when it comes out? And we read this one. That's crazy. Yeah. It was funny. Theory, why are you against trying other anime? There's a lot of really good ones, especially just as good, if not better than Dragon. I'm not against it. I was joking around.
Yes.
Solo
Yeah,
leveling.
he is against it. I've told him Berserk is so
I've
up
watched-
Theory's alley.
I haven't finished, but I've watched most of Baki. All right.
Ninja Scroll. Have you done Ninja Scroll?
No, I don't know what that is.
I keep saying it. Ninja Scroll and Berserk. Ninja Scroll's just a standalone movie. One time, kick me off the show if you don't like it. Do not do that. Ninja Scroll. You'll fucking
No, I'm
thank
open
me.
to- I wanted to watch One Punch Man, but it's not on anything. I have Crunchyroll. Is it on there?
I'll look it up.
I suggest solo leveling if you haven't.
Solo leveling. Yeah, I hear this
I'm not
is
really into
really
anime,
popular.
but that is one that I got into super
What's it about?
hardcore. Basically it's a world where portals and monsters come out, and then people awaken with the ability to fight them because they can't be harmed by normal weapons. And there's like they're called hunters, like A rank. You get ranked. It's like a video game overlay.
Cool.
And then this one dude, he's like the weakest of all the hunters. One day, something happens, and he starts gaining the ability to get stronger when no one else can get stronger. Solo leveling.
Nice.
And then it gets isekai. You guys know about anime. It's kind of one of those type things. But yeah, it's really good. There, I did my good deed for the day. Passed on solo leveling.
10 from me right now on this stream. And what up, my two favorite and hilarious people, Dash and Badger? P.S. Just watched your Boyega video and glad to see his voicing out. Yeah, at least someone is, right? In that space. Next up is Daisy Ridley. I bet she has a lot to say.
And honestly, respect to her for I've never heard her say a negative thing about us. And when people try to throw those like, here, insult the fans, she goes, honestly, I've never had anything but good encounters with them. So
She's got a
nothing
PR.
against her. Yeah.
And yet Kenobi didn't even get 100 million budget. Yeah. Make it make sense, man. Can you get Ryan or Mueller on again? Sure. I mean, they're more than welcome anytime they want to come on. Yeah.
Busy
Let them know.
boys.
Yeah. I can message them too. Andor should have ended up with hip to be square. Do you understand the reference?
Assuming that's a dance.
Ah!
Oh no.
Chat, should I bring it up?
Do it. School me.
So, chat, just type Y if yes. Do you ever notice when I talk like a weirdo where I'm like, I've been making a lot of lore videos lately. So you know that cadence? That is from American Psycho. And Hip to Be Square
Oh.
is the infamous scene.
I get it now. Still want to see it though.
Do you have a dog like a chow or something? Hey, Paul.
Their early work was a little too new wave for my taste.
Anyways,
And
let's
Sports
fast
came out in
forward.
83.
And what happens is this.
Business cards later.
It's also a personal statement about the band itself. Hey, Paul! Ah! Start getting a reservation at George
You can hear it now at the end of Andor.
Where?
Anyways, that's the lore behind how I speak sometimes and Hip to Be Square. Now you're all caught up. Great. I'm at work. Super excited to catch you guys live today. Is this the new time slot going forwards? Loving the energy and content. Keep it rocking. Wishing you all the best. And always may the force be with you, Rule of Three. What up, Cody? Thanks for the big super chat. We appreciate it. Yeah, so this is 3 o'clock Pacific time, 6 Eastern on Thursdays is Rule of Three. And then Mondays, 2:30 Pacific, 5:30 Eastern is Nerd Theory. Put it in your calendars.
Do you want a piece of obscure lore? Because it's coming. Christian Bale's stepmother, from memory, lobbied against American Psycho from being made from a book into a film, and he chose to star in it. Do with that what you will.
That's the type of pettiness I aspire to.
Mm-hmm.
Respect.
Nice. Even with the millions, would their visions match the Battle of Geonosis? Throwing money at a project doesn't change dialogue completely, but I have hope. No, I mean, you have to have vision. If you don't have vision, then you're not going to be able to create really anything worth watching. Especially if there's a great amount of story and lore behind it, like Star Wars. Like, it doesn't matter how much money you throw at it. You could do a fan fiction, and it'll probably have more emotion than Acolyte.
I would take the carved like Geonosis arena that they did a billion times over the volume, just shoot it on green. Like, yeah, that mixture of the two, practical where you can and then CGI where you can't, is always going to be better than just make it all CGI. Which even George, I think, got lost a little bit in like the dynamic of practical and CGI. There's just something to those actual carved environments that look so damn good.
Yeah, because you can really see the detail, and when they blow it up, it looks good.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Porter, thanks, man. He says, while it's never okay to make a blanket statement, all the fans, etc., we don't know what interactions he had to make him say something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Sure. It's never okay, though, to make those blanket statements on all sides, and I think whenever you do that, it's pretty dangerous because you're now weaponizing, one side of, everyone. And it's ridiculous because, it's just not okay to do. You got to judge people on what they've said, and you can't just generalize, a audience. It's like, oh, well, if you like the sequel trilogy, then, you're this, that, and the other thing. If you dislike it, then you are an istinophobe. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, can we go on record and say that? Like, I don't give a shit. People who are like, I love the sequels. I don't care. I'm like, your taste different to mine. I've never had like ill feelings towards them. I'm like, well, you got what you want, so you should be happy. Why are you so angry? You know what I mean? You got your perfect trilogy. I thought it was whack. Why get angry at me that I thought it was whack if you've got what you want, you know?
Yeah.
I think because deep down they know it could have been better. And I think our message is, had you listened to what we were saying, you still would have liked everything you liked about it, but we would have liked, and you might have even liked your stuff better because it would have felt a little more earned and a little more natural and a little more congruent with everything that went before.
Exactly. Well said.
But
Yeah, it's disingenuous because, like, I love Red Harvest. I go on and on. I know Sith Zombies is not everyone's cup of tea. People tell me that all the time. I love Jedi Power Battles, a game that, you know, used to get lambasted. But I get it. It doesn't detract. People hating on something I love never detracts from it. So it's got to be disingenuous in my mind. It's got to be copium on some level. Like, mentally, they just can't deal, and so they're like, nah, I'm going to focus my eye on the person saying this, not the thing that isn't living up to their standard secretly.
you said Jedi Power Battles, and I got a little dopamine hit of like Plo Koon with the orange saber. And...
falling down a hole because of the stupid controls. Oh,
yeah.
What was your guys' theory on sequels growing up? Then what was it after the first teaser, The Force Awakens? Theory vlog slap. Thank you. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for watching those. Well, basically just what was already established in lore was that Luke went off and created his own Jedi Academy, and he did it a little bit differently.
Yeah, like because we didn't need theories. We had the new Jedi Order and and Legacy, and like we knew the only theories would be like, what was it like 300 years afterwards, which we were just starting to maybe get answers to. And then when Disney took over, I thought best case scenario, they will roughly adapt and rip off characters, but roughly they will do. Boy, I was wrong.
I think too, with some active mediums, like not just passive, like movies and books, we have all lived inside the sequels in our heads, because when you play Jedi Academy, like multiplayer, you were in the Jedi Praxium on Yavin 4, living it. You know what I mean? Like we got to experience it on multiple levels. So it just wasn't even
Jedi
a question.
Academy, the multiplayer Jedi Academy where people would teach you how to lightsaber fight. It got super fun.
Dude, I ran clans in there. Shout out to Chosen. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, dude.
I met the dude who trained me in real life. It was wild.
I'm a yellow style supremacist, just saying.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're a big poke guy, I can tell.
It's all about the side swipe. Side swipe.
I'm okay with the gay. I just want a good story. Yeah, I don't think any of us really care about the gay, or that was never an issue. Couldn't care less.
Like literally okay if they put gay characters in type thing. You just want a good story? Like
I don't care.
Yeah. Juhani is pretty clearly lesbian in Ice Old Republic if you pay attention to her dialogue. It was there. It's just done well. So it's not in your face.
She's the first gay character, which is pretty wild.
The thing is, today, if you make a character gay, that's their entire identity.
Yeah.
It's like there's much more to a human being than their sexual preference.
Yeah.
And once these Hollywood...
They're a superhero.
Yeah. So once they realize this, then maybe they'll be able to write a coherent story with some actual proper character development.
Mm-hmm.
Not predicate it around someone's sexual preference, which is retarded.
Well, that's the issue with the newer writers, where they say, write what you know, but that's all they know, as opposed to the more experienced writers who had like life experience to draw from, and they have like an actual formed personality. A lot of the younger writers, all they have is like the dragons the imaginary dragons they're trying to slay by like my skin color, my sexuality, my whatever, but it's hollow. It's hollow.
Yeah, I don't even know how, like, why that would even be a basis for writing a character. Like, what does that have to do with? Like, okay, I don't care if the character's straight. I don't care if they're black, white. It could be an alien. I mean, Yoda is one of the most popular characters of all time. He's a freaking frog.
Yeah, that's a slur. What you just
can't
said,
even.
I hope you know.
I know. And I mean, Theory's gone off the deep end. I would not want to see Yoda and Yaddle hook up. Just personally, Theory. You know, God bless what you want to watch.
Give me their OnlyFans, dude.
Grogu had to be born somehow. Just saying.
On the Jedi Council seats.
Who
when
else
everyone went away at night.
Could like realistic? By the way, because this is like a joke, but like realistically, who else could it have been but Yoda and Yaddle? what
No,
other
literally.
their species were there. And also, like, if you do the Kiadi Mundi, it's like, well, they did it for the species.
Yeah.
They could be like the Krogan in Mass Effect, where they're long lived, but they have a very low chance of birth rate. So they kind of have to do, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe Yoda's gay.
Oh no.
Yeah. Maybe Yaddle pulls off the fake wig when everybody leaves, and he's like, finally, let's just hook up.
The whole time was just Yoda force projection.
These are the
Right?
questions.
It's too Yoda. It's a clone, and he just licks his own head. Anyway.
Good to see another rule of two. Toos-Badger.
Shout out.
Hope you gentlemen
you.
are doing well, and thank you for helping me keep sane at work. Much love, and may the force be with you. What up, Tim?
And with you.
Thanks, man. You with you too. Hope you're having a good day. Hey, Theory, since you have worked with many past celebs,
Oh, wow.
do you feel
wow.
like Lucasfilm will reach out soon?
I know. I read that part, and I'm like, fuck. Cease and desist, bro. Can you imagine? Pablo knocking on your door being like, I was wrong about your theory.
Fairly certain that Theory is on the do not send a Christmas cake list over there
I
in
am.
Lucasfilm. Yeah.
I am. No, there's an
Oh.
actual. Yeah, so a guy I knew, he had a friend, and that friend apparently was in charge of this. Sounds ridiculous, but in charge of this blacklist. And
Yeah.
I was on that list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense too,
Hard to
because
get onto the- yeah.
I have a lot of people that I meet at conventions. I'm like, I'd love to do an interview, and they're like, I'd love to, man. And then they're like,
What?
oh, I can't do it. I'm like, okay, no worries. They're like, I really want to.
My mom will let me hang out with you. They say
Yeah,
you're a bad
literally,
influence.
literally.
No,
Literally.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the
It's-
funny thing is, marketing people this is probably happening to your theory, where so you'll get an agency, so a middleman, and they'll be like, we've got this great ad that we want you in, Theory. All you're gonna do is hold this Star Wars replica and say the words, and you'll keep the replica and money or whatever. And they'll go to Theory or whoever the influencer is, hate that word, creator, and then they won't even check with Lucasfilm first, and they'll be like, okay, we're locked in, whatever. And then 3 weeks later, they'll be like, oh, something's fell through. And it's like, yeah, because they check the list first. Don't come
Did I
to me
tell you
with a
about
cool
that?
thing. No, it's happened to me. I
Oh,
used
yeah.
to, I did I got a full Chewie like replica back in the day, and I worked with them, and I did like a couple of things with them, like Disney adjacent. And I thought, I'm in. And then as soon as I spoke out against The Last Jedi, suddenly they were like, oh, we've gone in another direction. I'm like, oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it, dude? Oh no, I've brought up a core memory. Something good fell in your lap, didn't it? And they ripped it out from you.
I still made them pay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It
Promises
sucks.
I
made,
delivered.
promises kept.
I delivered the video. And then once they checked with, I signed the
did the
contract.
whole
Delivered. I did the whole thing. I delivered the video. It was a kick-ass video. Very big company.
That's so unprofessional.
I was so happy to do it because I'm like, this is sick.
Yeah.
And it was a Star Wars product. Like it was a product that has nothing to do with like a company that has nothing to do with Star Wars, but they did a collab with Star Wars. Anyways, I made a banger video. I got Sham to edit a crazy video, and then yeah, bro, it was just as you said, man.
Foolish.
Just as you said. I send the video, I don't hear anything for like 2 weeks. I'm like, hey, did you guys get it? They're like, yeah. I'm like, all right, so when can I expect payment? Well, we're just we've heard that we're going to go in a different direction, and we're no longer doing the advertisement. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Well, we're still signed the contract. I have held my end of the deal. So when can I expect payment? Let me get back to you on that. Okay. Don't hear anything for like a few weeks. Hey, just checking in. Oh yeah, you will send the payment. You just can't upload the video or ever talk about the specifics or anything like that. No problem. So you guys gonna send the money? Yep. And then they send it in Canadian when it was supposed to be USD. And I'm like, you fuckers. And then so I didn't let that go. I'm like, no, you need to send the difference. Then they make it difficult for me, and they're like, okay, well, you need to match the exchange rate and tell us what the difference would be in USD. And I'm like, No problem.
So greasy. It's
I'll do
not
the
how
math
do
for you.
business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, no, I mean, I got my bookkeeper on it, and he took care of it, and then they issued the payment, but it took like 2 months, 3 months, something like that, and it's just ridiculous. So clearly they went to Disney, I imagine, and then Disney's like, hell no, never work with this person.
Yeah.
No problem.
And
It's a
and the way that they do it, it's all like you piss off one person at like the bottom rung, and then you won't even
Pablo.
see it coming.
Pablo, the whole Pablo thing. Before the Pablo thing, man, Star Wars was sending me like exclusive shit to review and make videos of. I'm like, this is awesome. Like merch or whatever it might be for celebration. Then the Pablo thing happened and just well, actually, even before that, when I was supposed to do tons of stuff for Jedi Fallen Order, because we were in the Game Changers program with EA, you and me. We were doing stuff for Battlefront, and then Fallen Order was coming around the corner. I remember I was the only guy who was talking about it on the internet, nobody else, because I caught wind of it on an article, and I messaged the dude, you know his name, and I was like, dude, I want to be involved in this. Like, oh yeah, we'll let you know for sure. I'm like, cool. My Vader film comes out. Fucking crickets, man. I messaged him when the demo came out for EA Play. I'm like, hey, so is this going to be an EA Play? Can I come and demo it? Because I'm in LA right now. Like, you don't have to pay for the ticket to fly me out. I'm here. I want to record. Like, I'll come and document the whole thing, advertise the game. Like, I want to play the game. I was excited for Jedi Fallen Order. They're like, nope, nothing's going on. And I'm like, all right. Literally just nope, nothing's. I was like, okay. 2 weeks later, fucking Star Wars Explained, Eckhart's Ladder, all these channels. I was at EA. I got sent out to EA Play last weekend, and I got to experience the first-hand demo of Jedi Fallen Order. And man, it wasn't. There's like a 20-minute playthrough. I'm like, what the fuck? I fuck these guys.
Yeah.
It was
Do you know
wild.
why I left? Do you know why I left EA? Like the Game Changers. So if you guys don't know, Game Changers were like a group of people who EA would get to try the games first. Like if you play Battlefront 2 through the single player campaign, I'm pretty sure our names are at the end of the game. Is yours in there? Because we gave feedback a lot.
Really?
Yeah, our names are in the back of the game.
Oh shit!
Anyway,
I didn't even know.
before Fallen Order came out, in the Discord server, I was frothing so hard because one of the contracted writers was Chris Avallone, who is famous from Obsidian, who wrote Fallout New Vegas, and he was instrumental in writing Kreia for KOTOR 2. So I start singing his praise. I'm like, I'm so excited for this game. Avallone is like a top tier writer. And one of the devs started going off in the group chat about how much of a piece of he's not a part of this, get out of here, blah blah blah. And I was like, something stinks. Anyway, I don't know why. I followed my gut and I left the chat. And then Avallone got me too'd, though he was vindicated he went to court and he proved that he wasn't at fault. So I assumed the dev was friends or just decided to blacklist Avallone. But I was like, this is greasy.
That's how they do it, by the way, across the board in all of them. You get across the board is their first tack. Henry at The Witcher, guess who started getting complaints at HR and him being difficult, all because he was calling out all their dumb lore decisions and like, what about the books and reading things? If you make waves, if you advocate for the original version of it, faithful to source material and writers, boom, that's the first tactic, is the other you and me to you.
They will try to cancel the shit out of you. It's been what I've been dealing with my entire time on YouTube, pretty much.
I didn't know what it's about. I didn't know about Me Too or anything. I was just like, why are you shitting on this great writer? Like, I was such a fan of Avallone. It just didn't sit well with me, and I just left it. I was like, no, I've had enough of these guys.
No. Well, and to Theory's point, if you were like Filoni, Kathy, all that stuff aside, if you were to truly look at like who is responsible for the current state of Star Wars, Pablo and that goddamn story group have done more damage than incalculable.
Have you seen who was the head of that? The head of the story group.
Isn't it Matt Martin?
No. Before.
Pablo?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Dave?
I'm thinking like the Kathy Ireland or whatever. There's a couple of them, a bunch of new people.
There was this lady that was like, had like 3 writing credits. So it was like, an episode of Felicity. It was like literally a TV show, and they put her in head, like the head. And that's why I think there was no cohesion. Like they just hired a lady. You remember when Kathleen Kennedy said, I'm hiring 50% ladies? I think maybe they didn't vet the one person they should have vetted. Like the one person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
no,
mean,
they
Pablo
only-
wasn't even on the story group when George was around. He was like the internet guy or something like that.
I thought he was in charge of like, I know it was Leland, right? That was in charge of like Canon, and then Pablo was the internet guy that would the differences between like A, B, C, Canon or G, whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
was
He was
just-
like the freaking cable guy or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
So some of the OGs told me that. Well, I know, but yeah. And then once Kathleen came on, she's like, "Oh yeah, sure, you can be on the story group." He's like, "Oh, okay, cool."
Yeah.
Kind of like what she did with Ryan's trilogy or Ryan's movie. She
Maybe
gave him
Empire Strikes
freaking episode
Back.
8. Yeah.
Excuse me, Kiri Hart. That's it. Thank you, Gregor.
Yeah,
Anyways, the answer to this question is probably not.
yeah, damn.
Exactly, Badger. They tried to make Jimmy another Charlie Kirk, rest in peace, which is very insulting, in my opinion, especially what he lied about Charlie's sad death.
Yeah, correct.
Hello there, Badger. I'm not familiar with you, but I would like to do with you what I have done with Theory Dash and Stupendous. Is there a particular character you like in Star Wars?
Kyle Katarn will always be my first love. Yes, I love Revan like everyone else because we all have our personal attachment, but Kyle Katarn is just the OG, like from the first Dark Forces Jedi Knight game that I played a billion where he becomes a Jedi actually with Rom and like the first cinematics again and Jan Orris. Yeah, I've been in love ever since. Full homo. Love him. Great character.
There we go. I'd be a content old man.
I was excited when I saw Grogu speak because of the things he saw, especially during Order 66. Fair enough.
I've seen things.
If he did speak, he can remember his younger years. Could you imagine the things he would tell us? Mama, Dada?
Oof.
Do you have him do backward speak or just have him like Vandar and just speak normally?
Vander.
Right?
Be too derivative to see a Yoda, but people wouldn't be able to comprehend for like a while.
It'd be strange.
Baby
But
Yoda
imagine-
doesn't Yoda.
Imagine his voice is like deep as hell.
Yeah. It's like
Hey, Mando.
Yoda
how's it
speaks
going?
in riddles.
Your brain.
Yoda speaks in riddles to get us to think. It's like, bro, he had a head injury when he was young, and he's
Yeah.
just talking that way ever since. So we never said
He's
anything.
like eating. He's like, so, you guys watching good movies lately? They're just like, what?
Hell? Yoda speak is Yoda only. Yeah.
Jimmy Kimmel sucks, but what happened there was a classic case of government mob tactics, jaboning.
When you look into detail, it wasn't though. It was the affiliates looking at this and going, "No, we're not going to air this," and then Disney choosing to do what they did.
Your thoughts betray you, Boyega. I feel the good in you. A conflict.
Poor guy.
Thanks, dude. What up, Chad? Theory, I've been absolutely loving the vlogs. They get me through all my cardio sessions and really motivated me with my diet in the gym. Much love. May the force be with you. I'm glad you like them. I like filming them
That's it.
sometimes. They're fun.
Look at that. He's got the Chad face. It's like someone's like, "Hey, Chad." He's like,
Get the hair.
Christopher Nolan, Darth Revan trilogy is my dream. Zuhair.
Yeah. What's your Darth Revan trilogy though? Like him rebelling against the council and fighting the wars, him turning, and then his redemption.
90% Kreia.
Yeah, definitely have Kreia.
Marsha Lucas left and George came back from Return of the Jedi. George didn't have someone challenging him, just odd decisions and dated CGI. I like the overall stories. I wonder how different it would have been. Excuse me, if Marsha Lucas was on Return of the Jedi. Wait, was she not?
Well, Richard Marquand, I think we can all agree, was probably not the best choice of a director. especially since because didn't George end up having to be on set
Let's
every
be
day
real.
anyway?
I was just gonna say he basically directed all of them.
Right. So
If-
he
and if
couldn't
he
get
wasn't-
Urban again.
If he wasn't behind the camera, he was literally instructing the guy, like his hands on his shoulders, like telling him where to point.
And then he does it in the edit anyway. So
Yeah.
I think the biggest problem with Return of the Jedi is George blew his load in the first movie because he didn't think he'd get. So he put the Death Star in the first one, so he had to do the same thing again, and he couldn't do he wanted to do Kashyyyk, right? He wanted to do Wookiees and Kashyyyk, but instead he had to
would have
do
made so much sense, dude. Sorry,
100%.
Ewoks
Tell me
just
about
drive
this.
me crazy. This is the
I don't
dumbest
hate
thing
Ewoks.
ever.
But yeah, it's
Tell me about this.
Hmm.
Wookiees? Kashyyyk?
oh,
You didn't know?
no, of course there is, right? That the
No, he doesn't. That face says no.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm,
you fucker.
the
No, he doesn't
Andor
know.
originally was going to be Kashyyyk. It was going to be the Wookiee planet that we were gonna, and then instead of little furry,
instead of the Ewoks,
of course,
the
right? He
Wookiees
was
would have
going to
been
be all
raped.
the Wookiees.
You good actor.
Yeah, no theory.
Son of a bit. You know, did you know
you
that
seen his
you guys
skits?
already you guys already know this though.
I want you to tell the audience.
At the end, all the guys were going to come back, ripped out of the Force for their good deeds. So like Obi-Wan,
Mhm.
Anakin, Yoda were just going to rematerialize, not the younglings, but everybody else. Crazy would
Rematerialized.
that have been?
I remember there were some scripts and stuff for like Obi-Wan and all that to be there during the fight in Return
No,
of the
they
Jedi.
come back. So at the end, instead of seeing him wave and stuff, they would have like come back in the Force, like originally. You know, but
Oh,
then
I've never
again, you
seen
know,
that.
yeah, it's in his script. I was reading it. I was like, that's pretty
Hmm.
amazing.
That's
Because I've read his OG script with like Anakin Starkiller that got turned into a comic.
Mhm.
So, but
Mm.
like, yeah, that's the thing, right? He obviously changed a lot, and then he
Sure.
changed some more, and then he recontextualized. But yeah,
King
the world
of the
between
Jinn.
worlds. Sorry, King.
Always been of the opinion that the Darth Krayt storyline adapted would have been amazing to pursue after the original trilogy, considering their path towards Abeloth and Krayt's connection to the Vong.
I love Cade Skywalker and the One Sith.
Also, his origin, Sharad Hatton, Asharad in the Tusken Raiders, the Sand People.
Mhm.
Amazing.
Goddamn sand people.
I know. People.
People. Yeah, no, it's
Son
a
of
great
bitch.
like the
Damn.
first comic I ever read, and I think they ever did for fandom, was Ki-Adi-Mundi going to Tatooine to hunt down Sharad Het, and then he comes back with the sun, and then so all the way through. Also, he's kind of a worthy Sith, even though he's breaking the rule of two, and he goes to, I love it. He goes to Korriban, and the ancient Sith like chastise him for breaking the rule, and OG.
Yeah, but even the inception, like you could tell the story from the start of the Sand People, because do you guys know the Sand People story? Because they're kind of retarded. It's amazing.
Well, depends on if you gave the Sand Person storyteller that Krayt Dragon Pearl or not in KOTOR.
Right. Well, you know that basically what happened was
That's
that Tatooine wasn't a desert planet, that two factions fought a war. The Sand People lost. They were stuck there, and they were like, you know what? Technology sucks, so we should wrap our bodies and make it religion. So, you know what I mean? Like, and then they attack outsiders.
Well, that's different. No, in KOTOR, you get on that the Rakatan people were enslaving. It basically is that humans came from Tatooine, and that the Rakatan had enslaved us. And after we rebelled, they glassed the planet, and everyone that went into the earth and caves became Jawas, and everyone that stayed on the surface became Sand People.
Jawas.
Yeah, divergent
How do I know-
species.
I don't even remember that part.
You have to give the Krayt Dragon
No,
Pearl
I
to
remember the
Tusken.
storyteller
but,
in
like, that might be
HD translation.
overriding. What you just said is probably the original explanation for it.
No. Mine is from KOTOR. I'm misremembering. So
Oh,
thank
okay.
you.
Well, then, yeah, they
But-
tell you that.
But
the
they lost,
documents-
right? So the people got their
Oh,
asses
they-
kicked, and then they said
They
technology
glassed the planet.
bad.
Yeah.
So they said technology bad, and then they created a religion around this. So it makes like it's the
Right.
dumbest. Like, that's a great way to start. You got the Ricardans and everything.
Yeah. It helps explain how the hell humans got like spread out all over the place, is because the Rakatan Rakatani ships or whatever were using us as slaves everywhere.
They really got away with a lot of lore with the Knights of the Old Republic. Remember, because like Kashyyyk, or Kashyyyk, as Bastila says, that the reason why it was terraformed was because of the Ricardan technology, and that it wasn't like a tree-filled planet until they put the shit there. And I was like, man,
Yeah.
they just wrote swaths of lore
So much
that
lore.
changed so much. Yeah.
Why does it feel like Star Wars is decaying corpse? And theory, check out Warhammer 40K.
Shout out to Josh and Nerds. That's a good alt account, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, literally. Thanks, man. All right, Kyle, it is. For context, I've commissioned art for both Theory and Dash in the past. Is there a scene pose you'd like to have Kyle be in?
I always thought the original one was great, where he's carved the Jedi outcast symbol into the wall, and he's just got his lightsaber trailing, and it's
Dragging, yeah.
it still just lives rent free in my head. Yeah, what a goat.
Yo, Theory,
my
been
next-
a fan of yours. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I would say that's my next saber from you is the Kyle Katarn, or whatever we're calling it, not Kyle Katarn, because you don't sell a Kyle Katarn. For purposes.
I love you, dude.
Let me do that.
What
Shout out
do you call it?
Roasty
The
Grid.
Outcast? Or
I don't know. Yeah, it's probably
Katarn.
Okay.
Oh, well, he does use Katarn, which is a
Uh,
beast in Star Wars.
Just don't put Kyle.
How the fuck is it?
Good looking lightsaber too, functional. What did you use in Jedi Academy, Badger?
I got it downstairs. Looks dope.
Yeah, that's so sick. The red, love the red on and off switches.
It looks really nice in person. Yeah.
I don't
I'll
remember
send
the
you
name
one,
of
man.
it. Dash, but it. What's up?
I'll send you one.
Don't you get me excited now.
Yeah.
Dash, I used the one that looked like Anakin's, basically, or Vader's with like the black, half ankle. I don't remember
Oh.
the name. I'd have to go look it
Which
up.
one did you use? Anakin's episode 2?
In Academy? No, he was asking which one in Jedi Academy. I'll try and find the name.
Oh.
I used the
deep-
Firebrand, which was just a pure black, but only because supposedly the hilt made the blade longer, so it was like a cheat.
Oh, Victor, yeah, there's an update on my book. I haven't written it for a month now. I went really strong for a month, and then I dropped off again. I got busy. Yeah. I shall resume. It's nice to see you again, Theory and Dash, and nice to meet you, Mr. Badger. I hope you guys are well. Currently building a mini Lego Darth Revan, and listening to you guys is always a blast. Eager to see your story, Theory. Thanks, Cardinal. Interesting. You guys
Amazing.
are both. Yeah.
I wish I could see you, like your Lego pic. I wish you could share a screen and we see your Lego picture. I love that shit. I love
That
seeing
would
other
be
people's
cool.
stuff.
Yeah.
Badger sends us pictures of his figures and all and gives details. I love it. Every week he's just got like another like a little section of his background. He's like, check this fucking shit out. I'm like, I will,
waited
dude.
6 months for that episode 3 Anakin to come into yeah. Turns out people don't buy Star Wars toys except for prequel and like expanded universe shit that people still like.
Yeah.
Those are constantly sold out.
Yeah. Literally.
Yeah. Dude, the Anakin and Obi-Wan like SDCC Mustafar set of them on like the floating mining platforms, easy over $200 all day long, and sells out on Pulse every time they restock it.
They gave me one for free. I gave it to my editor.
Oh, it looks so good.
The
Yeah, they were like, so going back to, I went to a few of those booths, and they were talking to me, and they're like, do you make any content? Because I saw the videographer. I'm like, yeah, I have a few channels.
Yeah.
Then they looked it up, and they were like, holy shit! And then before I knew it, I had like 5 bags of like a whole bunch of free shit in my hands, full of stuff, and I'm like, huh. I wonder if they're ever going to call back, because they're like, they got my information. They're like, we want to work with you, blah, blah, blah.
I got a
Never.
call in the middle of the night.
It's always weird. Yeah, it's always
'Cause
weird though when
they
you get
reached
free
out to
shit.
Disney for sure, and then they're like, hell no. I'm like, yeah, all right.
Pablo's like, stop sending me this fucking guy's name.
Stop it! I'm not going to work with him. He shows too much emotion.
Fuck.
He's too honest. We need someone that just says what we want us to say.
No, we
They
just
got a
want
few
that
of
guy
those.
that cries at the trailers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Whoa, wait. We missed the comment.
Did I not read it? Oh shit. Do you think there's any correlation to the increase in popularity with anime and the decreased interest in IPs like Star Wars and Marvel? A vacuum? I don't think it's necessarily a It could be, but I feel like it's more so because Japanese made products, whether it's like actual products, electronics, or it's anime, I think they just focus on a good story and they don't try to shove any sort of politics or anything down your throat. They're just focusing on telling a cool story and that's it. And I think that's why it succeeds.
Good work ethic, really, honestly.
Unfortunately, and targeted, we know because of what we've been talking about, they have compromised almost every single major franchise because of ideology. And while that's happened to some degree and is the concern now for anime, right? Because it goes mainstream and then the same forces target it, they still have a bunch of the same classic values. Men are men, women are women, heroes, villains, and they tell good stories with good characters. And so it resonates. So everyone's like, oh, look, it's over here, except now it's China and everyone else that's doing it instead of us. So we need to start telling good stories and good characters again.
Mm-hmm.
Just a quick aside, shout out to John. Met him through these streams and he edits for Dash Star now.
Wow.
Great dude.
Sweet.
I didn't know that. That's cool, man.
Yeah, reached out.
Nice, dude.
He commented last week and I missed it. And I was like, I feel bad, John. Thank you, John.
Theo, I don't know if you already answered this, but can you make a Darth Talon lightsaber hilt? Well. All you have to do, my friend, is type in Talon.
Oh, that's clean.
Got a little something. Something right there.
It's like, that would be so cool if they did a series of Legacy with
replicas.
Cade Skywalker when he goes into the Sith with Talon for training, joins them.
Yeah. You know, it'd be really cool.
You all know what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you know, it'd be a really cool theory.
Sid
And this is
Sweeney.
people who have good taste. Look away.
I'm down now.
You should put like just a red. It's the only saber that has like a red butt cheek with a tattoo just in the side of the corner of the picture.
Clean up on aisle theory. Yeah.
Sweeney.
By the way, so chat, we're doing the BOGO. If you get this saber right now, you'll get another free saber with this order. So, and that goes for any saber that we have on the site, except for training sabers. So, you want to go, take advantage of the deal, man. If you grab, let's say this one right here, okay? You'll get another saber in your box. Wait, not this one. Hold on, not that one, because that's a training saber. Hold on. All right, grab this one. You'll get another one in your box. That goes for anything that's not a training saber. So, right now, use code BOGO at checkout, and we have all of our fonts, exclusive fonts, music. It is a truly different experience. I know there's so many other saber companies, but there's a reason why there's so much hype around us. It's beyond just the YouTube channel. I know what fans want, and I know what I want, and that's what I've done with my products.
I know what fans like.
TheorySabers.com.
Yeah.
Don't make me kill you.
You're under arrest, Chancellor. The Senate will decide your fate.
It's Badger's turn. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. It used to be me. I'd say something I thought was funny, and then suddenly they scream. I'd still be talking, and I'd say, your mic is muted.
Hey, Theory, it's been a long time. What up, Venger? Is it Venger or Venger? Probably Venger. Since I last super chatted here, just wanted to say congrats on creating a successful saber company. Well done. Well, thanks, man. Be very honest with you guys. You wouldn't be getting a Vader 2 if it wasn't for Theory Sabers. Because YouTube, it's still okay, but it's not. It couldn't afford Vader 2, that's for sure. Maybe like a cardboard cutout version. But best Cade Skywalker books to delve into.
I mean, I think we just have the Legacy arc, right? Did they do anything other than?
No.
Star Wars.
I think they're asking for you to say the name of the series so that they know.
Oh, Star Wars Legacy. Yeah, Volume 1.
Legacy of the Force.
I think it's just Star Wars Legacy. Isn't Legacy of the Force a different one.
Yeah.
Just straight up
I'm
Star Wars
confused,
Legacy.
man. There's
It picks
NJO, Legacy of the Force.
They always do that. There's so many crossover names, so you're just like, oh.
Yeah, it was just Star Wars
Oh.
Legacy, and it took place 120 years after Return of the Jedi, and he's Ben Skywalker's grandson. So, and it on the Jedi Academy, and like the crux of it is that there's been this hidden Sith group that has been in isolation on Korriban, and they come back out, and there's a revived empire that has Imperial Knights, and yeah, it's a whole thing.
Imagine how they wrote that though. They're like, okay, he's a Jedi, but he's basically half Kurt Cobain, and people are like, ooh, he likes the death sticks, and like, ooh, well, this is
Reminds
gnarly.
me of Averill Ross. What's his name? What's his name? Averill Ross. Rail Averos. Jesus Christ. You know the new canon character.
Semi-benevolent? Is he? Which one's that one?
Supposed to be Qui-Gon's other apprentice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like
Yeah.
smoked and had sex and like partied and drank.
You like to
he's
rail?
cool, and he listened to rock music.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Down with the Empire, mate.
He reminded me of God, what's that guy with the great mustache and deep voice plays in those older movies? He played Roadhouse, Sam,
Oh, yeah, Everett or whatever.
something like that. He was also in Ghost Rider.
God, I love Roadhouse. That was like one of 12 VHS tapes my aunt had, and I'd stay at her house and watch it and feel super awkward when the sex scene came on every time. Great movie.
Lol Asherad Het has Force vision of Anakin and sees the famous line, "They're animals."
Sam Elliott, thank you.
Yeah, Sam Elliott. Yeah. All right.
Sam Elliott, there you go. The GF got tickets for Saturday SpaceCon. See you then, brother. Dash fly in. Plus, you meet Sindrelig. Good to meet you, Badger. Getting Jin's saber.
Shout out.
I'd love that. I'd love to take a run at him with a lightsaber with his back turned. I know he just turned around and just fuck me up.
I
a
can't wait for
dream.
Nick to meet everyone, man. It's gonna be great. Lol, indeed, Dash. I think most of us would want to see Talon's training session. Hey, Sydney Sweeney? As Talon?
Oh,
Sure. Red skin, black hair, Sith eyes,
That'd be great.
or Twi'lek,
Yeah.
Laku, head tails.
Yeah, it'd be great.
well, you know, and then my first thought, and this is messed up. This isn't too graphic though. That like during the training session, if somebody got really excited and grabbed those Leku, that their brains in there, so they'd be like,
They'll pass out.
Yeah.
That's how I know you're an OG. Even I was like, what, grab the head tails and make her pass out too aggressively. It's also, I think, sexual harassment, but it's a solid tactical move. Just saying.
You've thought about this.
Because like their brains are part, like you
Oh, I
said,
know
part
where
way
the
in.
brains are,
So
but you-
yeah,
you,
well,
like-
his might be in a different part during that.
Also, Theory, I ordered The Father a few days ago. After seeing you live with Roger, it honestly made me tear up, and now we just need him to get you in touch with George.
Yes.
Well,
So you
thanks for
can't
grabbing
use
it, man.
people like that, you know. I'm sure that you've thought about like you have to be respectful. Can't be like get me George's number, get me in his
No,
house.
you know, Roger and I are actually pretty tight now. Same with me and Nick. It's much beyond like we're just working together, or like, you know, the fan sort of how it used to be, fan interaction. Yeah, it's pretty natural. I'll just be like, hey, Roger, like, you think you'd swing that?
Like how someone said, you overdid it. Like, yeah, Qui-Gon, he is doing like a calming thing, right? On Jar Jar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So funny.
Yeah.
Wasn't that a Star Trek move or some shit?
The Vulcan nerve pinch. Yeah, he did the Gungan nerve pinch on him.
Did a medicated binge in the sequels.
Jesus.
You probably wouldn't be able
Love
to
that
understand
Avatar.
it even more. Do you think with all the Disney stuff happening, there might be an overhaul of Star Wars? Maybe even some from the community? An overhaul? What do you mean?
Not
Well, I would say it's correcting with the fan universe. Look at Theory and Vader 2 and all the AI stuff and people creating their own. It's happening. It's just a couple of years out till it becomes
Really good.
ubiquitous.
Yeah. Thanks, Jordan. What up, Cody? George Lucas partnering with Theory Sabers would be the biggest win and hopefully would be total annihilation. Please let the George Lucas forge become real.
Total annihilation. That's such a Hightower thing.
Yeah, that's crazy. I would be just happy with George going back to Star Wars. That would make me happy.
Yeah.
May the Force be with you guys. Who do you think will be the main villain in Mando and Grogu? It's supposed to be Embo, isn't it?
Yeah, which is
bounty
funny
hunter,
because
right?
Filoni's like, all right, so who have I got left? Cad Bane? Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
We got left with a sort of Western vibe. The hat.
The whole movie
right
seems
on
like
his
it's
hat.
going to be like a Terminator 2 type thing, like protecting him from other bounty hunters. What if the big muscly
What,
hut?
yeah. He needs protection?
That's what I'm saying.
Who's literally like the most powerful crime lord?
Okay, I guess I took it more of like Leia hiring Dash to protect Luke. Do you know what I'm like? Just an extra stat
Dude.
targeted or something. I know I don't like that. I found defense for it either, but that is kind of how I was thinking of it.
That would be cool, executed well, if they had to go from A to B and they were getting chased down and his Beskar armor didn't absorb all the fucking gunfire. Like, blast bolts. Come on, dude.
Shit.
Yeah.
There's just all the suspense and like all of it went out the window as soon as he was just like, I can tank shots. I'm like, come on.
We'll see what happens, man.
Did you just
What?
See what happens.
you're trying to like give people hope?
I ain't trying to give people anything other than the BOGO code. Buy one, get one free. Theorysabers.com right now. I ain't trying to give people shit except good
No.
sabers.
No, I hope it's good for our sake. We always hope it's good, so people know. We do. It's
Yeah.
No, when I say we'll
Complaint will
see,
be
man,
we
that-
hate
that-
everything.
That's my way of saying it's gonna suck probably. But
like my dad when I say, "Hey, can we get ice cream after this?" and he says, "We'll see," and it means it's going to suck for me because there's no ice cream. Wait, I said, "Hey, are we going to hang out sometime?" Theory, and he said, "We'll see." You son of a
Aw.
bitch! There is no ice cream.
chances of any big characters to be in Mando to get people in seats. Ahsoka prob because her show is later in the year, but what about Luke Han? I mean, that'd be great.
I remember hearing about Han Solo. They were arguing with Harrison Ford about like
Right.
pay and shit, right? For him to show up at the end and save, and then him essentially saying no left a big. I don't know, dude. Like if Luke shows up,
Yeah. Well, I think that's being saved for Filoni's movie, isn't it?
yeah, but like, didn't they also say that if this doesn't do well, Filoni won't get his movie?
Damn, really?
Last time I heard, I've heard them say that
That's
a couple
crazy.
times, right? That like that is contingent on this being at least profitable.
Wow.
Oh, so now this has to be profitable. Nothing else has to be.
No, not Acolyte, not Andor, not nothing.
Yeah.
There's just no sense. They make no sense.
I
No
think
sense.
they don't realize how much damage one Mandalorian season 3 did, and also the like, yeah, how much most normies are checked out. I feel like Kenobi and shit that just they didn't watch Skeleton Crew.
No, I don't get it, bro. It just doesn't. None of it makes sense to me whatsoever. There's no logical. Why give 90 mil to Kenobi with Anakin and Obi-Wan and Vader, and then and then give almost 3 times that to the Acolyte?
Mm-hmm.
How?
Why are they not? Yeah, and why are they not more pissed? I'd be like in the boardroom chasing around whoever spent nearly $1 billion trying to get him in a headlock. I'd be like, you fucking spent this much on this
Well,
shit.
yeah, it's like, where are the boardroom people being like, what the fuck are you doing?
We need to be profitable. This is a word I know you don't understand. Profitable. You are losing. We're hemorrhaging money.
Well, I mean, at least they could write off the Acolyte as a whatchamacallit.
Failed experiment.
They could write it off as like
Write
a
off?
therapy session for Leslie.
For who?
Leslie.
Yeah.
She's working out her sister trauma that she had or whatever it was.
Sister trauma.
Yeah, didn't she say that the whole thing was inspired by her relationship with her sister?
Oh yeah. There you
Right?
go.
Like,
I already,
yeah.
locked that part out of my head. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What about my trauma? I had to see a bald-headed Mrs. just. Oh,
Yes.
You got against bald people, man.
one of us. One of us.
I jump into the stream and I hear out of context Dash talk about ice cream. What
Oh,
new dirty
shit.
joke have you come up with that I have not heard yet, mate?
How about spice cream?
Well, but
You want to hear some? Listen to Badger talk about Leku.
Yeah.
yeah, what was it?
Leku.
Like, yeah. Star Wars, let's make something good. Disney, we'll see.
We'll see.
It's like what Snoke said. We shall see. We shall see.
It's pretty good.
Thanks.
Scary.
What up, Quiet Ronin? It's a cool name. Theory, do you think you would be able to make a George Lucas saber like I'm thinking a saber with flannel wrapping and glasses on it? You can figure the
That's so
glasses
bad.
part out since you're a saber Picasso. I would do that with Roger, I think. I think I would feel better about it.
The glasses should be the holder for it. The
The
flannel
George saber.
saber. Yeah, that you could just put it on the glasses holder.
No, the flannel is the wrap.
Every time you take it off, it says faster, more intense.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
That's what he says.
That's hilarious. Fabuloso. And no one steal my idea, the saber companies. I know you're watching this shit. All right? I call dibs. That's mine. Fuck off. You already steal everything else I do.
Trademark.
Hiya Theory. Can't wait for the father to ship. Curious how you'd feel about the inclusion of something a bit more deep cut for Star Wars, like the Yuzon Vong. Adding on to that, how would you go about introducing them? Well, I would just redo the sequel. So I would bring the Yuzon Vong in as a third threat. And I've thought about this before. So there would be two main threats. It would be like a master and apprentice, or whatever. It would be like how we had Thrawn and Jorah Sabaoth. One's the intellectual side, controls the Navy. The other is, force wielding, all that. So I'd have that in the sequel trilogy, my sequel trilogy. But then there would be an even bigger threat that comes near the probably second half of the film, or even 2/3 of the film at the end, where the Yuzon Vong start to come in, and you hear about this ancient sort of race that's extremely powerful, and the Force cannot manipulate them or their machines or anything like that. And it would kind of pit all of the characters together, where they would have to be like, okay, well, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. The Yuzon Vong are now coming in to destroy everyone and take over everything. And so maybe they would have to work together. And this kind of pays homage to this one concept art image that I saw in Revenge of the Sith, the art of Revenge of the Sith. And there was supposed to be a scene. They were talking about it, that Obi-Wan and Anakin, while they were fighting to kill each other on Mustafar, there was this giant serpent figure, and they would have to team up one last time to destroy it as brothers, and then they would go back to trying to kill each other. I like that idea. I love that kind of shit.
It's cool. It just feels like it would break up that particular fight. Like, you'd think after that fight there'd be a moment of like, all right, let's talk for a second.
I kind of like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it shows that, okay, like you can go from hating each other to then just like joining forces, and you realize that together you're actually better and stronger. But then, of course, you can play the story how you want. They either go back to killing each other, or maybe they respect to go their own separate ways. Who knows? And then sequel, something happens there. But
Yeah, using Vong. That's the next big one if they ever do it.
Just tell Disney, oh, we don't want to see the Vong. They're all weird freaks who get kinky with pain. That would be bad. And they're like, write that down. Get the Vong in. We get the Vong.
Yeah, they're bald with piercings everywhere, and it's like Cynthia Erivo is the new Yuzang Vong.
that's crazy.
Look her up and you'll know.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good one. Should be the head of the Vong. Yeah.
Yeah. You know who they'd hire.
I'm down. No, I'm down to do the George Saber. That'd be hilarious. So, are we getting Leku sabers? Maybe a Luke Soka? Oh God. Thanks, Jay. I would utilize the Mando series to build up the war against the Yuzon Vong. They have the potential to build upon it through the series, but put a chick in it and make it gay.
Hey, you can put a chick in the Vong. You can make them gay. They can be pain-loving gay guys. It'll work.
And gals, they're
They're the Vong.
masochists.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
once
yeah.
Disney
Get
understands that no one actually cares about sexual preference, they care more so about the character
right.
attached to that, they'll realize, oh, well, maybe we've been focusing on the wrong thing. And then they'll hire
That'd be
some real talent.
That'd be so funny if, like, Luke at the Praxium, he's like, "Welcome to the Praxium. This is great to have you. I know that you don't know anything about us. Before you step inside, you're not gay, are you?" Okay, just checking. All right, go. Right. He's got a little checklist. He crosses it off. Not gay.
Leslie's sister calls her after watching The Acolyte. Leslie gets excited about the prospect of reconciliation for her sister and say, "God, you're dumb." Just say, "God, you're dumb." Oh, man. What you guys think of the story of Kip Duran?
It's a little punk. He's a little punk bitch.
Punk
And him
bitch.
doing that Sun Crusher shit and blaming Exar Kun and Luke glazing him, being like, "Oh, he didn't know what he was doing." Kip really rubs me the wrong way, if you can't tell. I don't know. It's a little. I'm sorry, he's been in the spice mines of Kessel. He's had a hard life. He's still a punk.
Yeah. I guess he grows into it, but yeah. Like towards the end, he's not so much of a punk. Like towards the very end, but in the beginning, he's totally a fucking punk.
No, the problem is I'm seeing it through Corin Horn's eyes, because in I, Jedi, you're just getting the hate. And I like always took that on for some reason, and I never let go. Just stupid, but it's on
Hail
brand.
Badger and Dash. Theory, could Roger Christian design Leia's saber since I don't want Disney's design for Leia?
Ooh.
Never thought of that. Could run it by him.
Did he have one for Luke too?
He has
Like
one for
another
every
one?
character. Yeah, he's got sketches for every character.
That father shit's wild. Like, hearing him say the story just made it 100 times more compelling. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's a big deal. It's pretty cool.
I imagine Leia's would be pretty ornate because of her like natural status upbringing, you know.
Yeah, probably pretty looking. Yes.
I
Pretty
want
looking.
Electrum. I want Electrum on there.
Shout out The Father, now available,
TheorySaber.com.
made by Roger Christian himself.
That's wild.
It's beautiful.
How did you get the 3D modeling going?
What do you mean this?
Yeah.
We have an art team.
Like for Blender or some shit, and you send it over to the manufacturers and they
Well,
go, "We
it's
can't
the
make this
same-
thing."
It's the same file that we use to make the saber. So that's why it's accurate.
Yeah. It's got that.
So they can
Fat
spin it
boy
around and
pommel.
look at it, and like when you go to make it, to make sure it's like perfect.
No, that's what I mean. So they got like a Blender, like a 3D modeling program. And
Yeah, it's a-
Roger would have he would have been like, fine. You said that he's very meticulous. So he would have been like, wrong, this, that, more indents, more that.
Oh,
You know.
yeah. That's Roger, man. Yeah. The inscriptions, even the inscriptions, he was like, they need to be a type of way. And I love that shit, because you don't want someone who's just going to be like, but it's like, you change one thing, you're changing the whole thing. So Nick Gillard is like that too. Extremely specific, which is what you want. I mean, they're, for God's sakes.
But
they're
did the
putting that in the market.
manufacturers care, or they're just like, they cast it no matter what, they just need the file?
Do they care what?
That you got such a outlandish model? Was it like, because it's more comprehensive? They've never done it before. There's a lot
takes
of
a long
moving
time.
pieces.
That's why
Yeah.
there's so many like reiterations and faulty molds that don't come out right. So it just
Do
takes
you get
so long.
prototypes?
Oh yeah, man.
How many
From the
before it
get-go.
came out well?
From the get-go. We had a few.
But like, yeah.
We had a lot until we got
Well,
it
it'd
right.
be hard with the crystal that glows in the middle. That's a lot of moving components. That's all I'm saying.
Well, that's the actual chassis itself. So that's totally different. So the chassis is what actually this
Ah,
goes-
yeah. Okay.
it goes in, and that's the crystal right there. And then this is just sort of
But is that
helping the
different?
glow, and it helps the glow through here.
Is that standard though? That chassis?
Standard? No.
That's what I'm saying. Like you had to
This is a
model
cut.
that as well.
No,
right?
everything's custom. Everything's custom made.
That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of fuckery.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course. It's the creator of the lightsaber. It has to be. Has to be from scratch. So, and it's they're very expensive to make, and that's why there's only 500 of them.
Oh, that's why I didn't realize.
Dude, yeah, my cost on those is ridiculous.
Looks dope though.
Yeah, and then of course to split everything with Roger.
And where would you pick that up from?
TheorySabers.com.
I love that. I nearly shit myself the first time I left the Saber on and it goes Saber off. And I had no idea because it's Theory's voice. I was like, what the hell was that?
I'm there with you.
Oh, Rossi.
Where are we?
Past that. They definitely kept Duron.
Yeah.
That was the last one, right?
Filoni said if Mando has a weak box office, Lucasfilm may want to move in a different direction away from this movie. I just got back. Ooh, shit. Yeah. Didn't know that.
Talk about the beach and sand and
Yeah,
how it gets everywhere.
It's so funny, too, because it's like, it's not about them. If it bombs, it's not because people don't want to see Mando and Grogu. It's because the story was bad and because of what they did with season 3. That's all.
That trailer looks like 2 episodes put together.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Looks like a supercut, like a fan made it. And they're like, look at little baby Grogu.
yeah.
He
Yep.
gets the chips.
Just tried to chase a dirt bike while listening. Hell yeah.
What, in the cop
Hell
car?
yeah.
That would be so amazing if he has us going in the cop car and he's just
Probably,
some kid
man.
on a bike. Pull
Probably.
over.
Dun, 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 dun. I want Darth Nihilus to appear in streaming media because I want to see him eat a planet. Anything Old Republic would be great. Even the origins of Darth Bane's Rule of Two system would be great watch. I've been making a lot of Darth Bane videos lately. Those will be out soon, probably starting Friday, Saturday.
Yeah, Darth Nihilus is cool.
Do you
They've-
think Galactus is the same as Darth Nihilus? It's like the Marvel version.
Doesn't Galactus have like an addiction where he can't stop?
Yeah.
I feel like Nihilus was more of a choice.
I'm just talking in terms of their powers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
based
who
on that
would
last
do-
Fantastic Four, Galactus is just straight up eating the planet, whereas Nihilus is like absorbing the Force essence of everything.
Yeah.
And it just takes the whole time, which is I love that like he loses pieces of himself until you become the hunger. Even his followers
Yeah.
have that same affliction, which is amazing when you think about how much it takes. Everybody thinks about the
Nihilus-
power.
Well, he seems to not be able to control it though. And like once he starts, he has to keep going, as opposed to like a Vitiate that did it very tactically, sacrificed a whole planet, absorbed it to become immortal. And that's how he
You know
can
what's
jump
weird?
bodies and shit.
Nihilus, was he speaking with the ancient Sith language?
I think that's what they're saying he's speaking. Wow.
But then I read somewhere recently
Like dark speak.
it was actually the language of the midichlorians, and I was like, that's fucking terrifying if that's what a Jedi hears in their head. They're trying to
I don't like
meditate.
that.
I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah. Terrifying.
I wonder who would win. Do you think Nihilus would beat the shit out of Galactus?
I always want to say Force powers, but
Chat, what do you
I'm
think?
biased.
Yes, yes, for me, because he's got the distance. He just stands there and sucks.
Yeah.
Phraseology.
Yeah.
He
I'm
was
also,
a cancer. Ooh.
they don't really show how quickly he does that. You just hear about it, right? That all the Jedi
Mhm.
met on a planet, and
You see that fan film though, where you see it? It's so good. That little
The 3D
animation
one?
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good. Just absorbs.
Thanks, Cheetah Duck.
Yeah, well, because
Thinking
one
about
of
it.
the things in Old Republic, right, is KOTOR, or the actual MMO is Vitiat does it to Ziost, and it's like a nice planet, and then he just the energy wave goes and it's dead and desiccated because he's just absorbed everything.
I don't love Vitiate. I felt like he was so OP. It was just ridiculous. It was Force God level. It's
Yep.
just too much.
You think he'd
Too
kill
much,
Palpatine?
dude.
Like Legends Palpatine?
I don't know which one, right? Because he's continuously beaten. He
Hmm.
literally is in 3 forms, right? It's the original, whatever. I'll think of his name in a second. But yeah, Vitiat, Valkorian, and then what Nema or whatever his actual original Sith name is.
The Sith form, yeah.
Yeah, like probably. The thing is, like, probably, but I think that's what they're trying to show, right? Is that Palpatine is the end result of that.
Yeah.
Have you ever
The
noticed that, like, the
lineage.
first thing Sith do, Vitiate, Bane, Palpatine, is they just kill their parents? They're like, you fucking suck, and I'm powerful, and they all kill their parents.
Yeah, they all kill their parents. Weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
The theory, along with sabers, would you consider making blasters based on Star Wars characters like Han and Boba and sound effects and music too? Love you guys. Love you too, Austin. It's pretty hard to make blasters in terms of getting around like regulations per country and stuff because they do look like guns.
Yeah.
So it's more difficult.
I read that in my head. I thought he said sabers for Han. I thought, how weird would that be? Like a DL-44 with just a like saber stuck in the end of it.
Oh, cool. I'm
I thought
22 and
about it.
will never see a good old Republic movie before I die. You never know. You never know. But thank you
Theory
guys
may
for
get
keeping
around
it
to making
happy.
something.
Yeah.
Well, never know.
Maybe some
Go watch
fan
the Old
stuff.
Republic trailers in the interim. They're fucking awesome.
I had sand in all my clothes. I hate sand.
Or
Would you guys like to
graphic.
see 10LK Hapes Consortium? I don't even know what it is.
I know
I
who
didn't
Tenno
know Tenno
Keb
Car.
is.
Yeah, it was, deep cuts, bro.
Yeah, I know. I loved his comic. I loved him. Anyway, off topic.
Destiny 2 apparently is going to have a version of the lightsaber called the Praxic Blade. Curious on how you feel about it being on it based on design. It has an interesting crystal placement that I really like. Praxic Blade.
Yeah, because they have that Renegades DLC that's like a Star Wars crossover.
Let's see.
So strange. Let's not make our own games. Let's just license to whatever's popular for 3 minutes.
So popular right now. Star Wars. Like, what? I mean, I'm happy to get Star Wars content, but
I don't see it. Nothing's popping up.
yeah, a Mandalorian Wars trilogy would be great.
I
Let's see it. Praxic Blade.
No, dude. This is what I get.
That looks like a pocket knife.
I originally typed in Praxic and then it changed it to Praxis. But it gave me the same. Anyways, odd. Does the mystery box count with the BOGO? Also, I wonder, would you give Roger Christian a saber to give to George? That'd be fire. Yes, mystery boxes do count.
Share my screen. I got a picture of it. Looks like just a lightsaber. Oh, yeah, you got to take that.
Just looks like a lightsaber to me.
This is a lightsaber, bro. Yeah. So Sure Theory already has something that looks just like that.
Yeah.
Weird helmet.
Yeah, mystery boxes do count. So if you go here and you go mystery box, yes, they do. And you also get the chance of the golden ticket.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
There's the other one. That's just a straight up lightsaber.
Yeah. Huh. You got lightsabers in Destiny now. Interesting.
That'd be nice.
fairly even, but badass fight like in Marvel Zombies. Thanks, Jordan. Yes, Nihilus would suck Galactus. But regarding the lore, what happens if Galactus puts on the mask of Nihilus? Does Nihilus eat, then inhabit his body?
Yeah, right. Because he's got his essence and his mask, so he would
Yeah.
just take over whoever put it on.
You know, I always thought that was actually a really cool thought. Remember how in Revan novel, when Revan puts on the mask, he becomes whole? I was thinking, why don't they put that kind of essence transference thing where Revan then becomes a symbol of the mask, and then anyone who puts on the Revan mask later could potentially get some of his essence and powers, and then anybody could be Revan, and it's kind of scary. It's like, keep that mask away from people.
It's like the fucking Mask, the movie.
It's a comedy. I can see it.
And it'll cause Jason Solo's chick.
Yeah.
Even though she lost her arm to him, they had a kid, and the Hapes Const is like 88 planets ruled by Tenel.
I'm trying to think. I thought who's the one that cut their own arm off during training? I thought it was either way. Like it's one of like the first students, right? Where it's like they're trying to explain that like this weightless blade, you don't need the force to turn it on, but you kind of do need the force to directly wield it because it's so easy. It's like a flashlight, and it's supposed to be gyrating like this. It's very easy to just lop your own limb off if you don't have something guiding it.
Never had a training sabers, people.
Yeah. Well, that like the idea is that like why don't people just use lightsabers? Is because the lightsaber would be more dangerous to the user and than to anyone else unless you had like proper training and ability to wield it.
Did you know the youngling sabers were like you just get a little buzz?
That's what I'm saying. The training
Well,
sabers.
You don't get
They-
cut.
Luke looks it up the next day. He's like, "Oh shit!"
It's like, damn, I should have used those. It's like
Yeah.
looking. He's like, oh,
It's a setting. I think it's a setting.
Anakin shows
yeah.
up. He's like, you've done well, my son.
Yeah, low kill count.
And then you show the Sith Academy where they only use real blades and everyone's missing a limb or scars everywhere.
Oh, that's
No one
gnarly.
cut their own arm off.
Okay, let's see.
She's spoken.
Lightsaber malfunction turned her saber off during a training session, and Javen accidentally cut her arm off.
Ah,
I don't think anybody intentionally would have done it. Check this shit.
Boom!
Yeah.
I mean, let's be real. How many of us, if we had an actual lightsaber, would cut our arm off by accident? Probably.
accidentally. Yes.
Dude, I nearly broke my office window with your sabers because I forgot to put the bolt in, and I messaged Theory. I was like, I nearly broke my window. I swung it, and the
It's a
saber
projectile.
end came in. Yeah,
Yeah,
it just
yeah.
swung into my window. I would kill myself in I'd say 3 minutes.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Any three of you, but Nihilus, his mask and his cloak are still around during the Clone Wars era and even Galactic Civil in canon.
Don't know what became of the mask. Do not
No.
know.
Not in canon.
Someone's collection library.
Yeah, by the way, the Angry Badger has his own YouTube channel, so if you guys want to subscribe, check it out. And so does Dash. Dash Star. And so do I. It's called Theory Vlogs.
Rebranded from Strength Theory.
And rebranded from Swole Wars Theory.
Is that so?
Yeah. Because people are like, you should make a lifting channel called Swole Wars Theory. I'm like, okay. Hey, Theory, just an idea, but would you consider selling Profi versions of people's custom Savvy sabers? I love the one I made, but with how fragile it is and how bulky hilted it is, it's a decoration. What do you mean, like making a whole new, making like one model for one person? I could. That would be probably not worth it.
Really expensive.
Yeah. 'Cause you got to think it's so expensive to create a mold. So you hope to make your money back by selling, at least X number of these sabers from said mold. But if you were to do just one, then the price of that one would go up exponentially. Otherwise, it would be like, you'd be losing thousands upon thousands, if not tens of thousands, depending on how many times you had to remake the mold and all that shit. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask. So there's a lot of scam channels, like Facebook, Instagram. There's a lot of like fake ones. So always verify by looking at my YouTube links or any of my links on my actual social media to show if it links back.
I thought he was asking like your personal one. Like, is it Neatus on Facebook?
Oh, no.
I'll send you a request. Old school.
No, I don't. No, any of those would be fake. It's not me.
Yeah. Theory's not going to sell you a laptop or anything else. Don't.
Yeah, these people are freaking, dude. It's horrible what these people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fans. I just developed a new saying as of the Nihilus and Galactic talk: "Suck Galactus off and live inside him." That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Yeah.
Pass.
Theory on Tinder? Shit. No. I don't do dating apps.
Are you really?
No.
I thought you'd be working
Why
the
is it a
city.
surprise?
The Vancouver Hoover.
Nah.
Grinder, how dare you? Hinge?
Yeah, Grindr.
Maybe.
Come on, yeah. Nah,
Hinge is the one for celebrities.
I don't do that, man.
I thought celebrities had a dedicated app.
What a fucking celebrity.
Yeah,
Arguably, you are.
you count. You count.
Yeah, we're at that stage now.
A fucking like Z level, Z tier.
Still on the board.
So you guys probably didn't know. Theory can vouch for this. Lucasfilm used to be 10 years behind for some reason with new stuff. So till 2020, basically, really, when Force Awakens came out, they didn't count, or probably Last Jedi, they didn't count YouTube as a medium at all. So they didn't even give us a look. It was all podcasts. They were still living in 2008. So it's what, 2025? Shit, they must be on Facebook or Instagram by now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Rhea. Rhea's the celebrity. If you want, hop on.
Rhea?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Raya. It's a celebrity dating app.
Yeah.
Oh. Nah, I don't do that, man. Anybody, I feel like anyone on a, nah, I can't talk shit on apps. But like, it's just not, I don't know. It's just not my thing. I just feel weird.
Oh yeah, you probably shouldn't.
And then what were we gonna say? What were we gonna say? Anybody on it is pathetic.
No. Anybody on them, I feel like they're looking for that. Like they want a relationship, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But I usually feel like when you're looking for food, you're most likely to eat like the closest restaurant at the closest restaurant you find.
Don't go to the grocery store hungry.
Right.
buy
So,
junk food.
I just think more so in the will of the force, like if something is meant to happen in real life because you're at the right place, the right time, and I think that's
No, I don't believe that's some player shit. Don't listen to him, ladies. I know what he's doing. He's like, I don't need anybody. It will find me. And women are like, oh my God, he's not thirsty. I want him. Very clever.
I'm
very
not.
clever psychology.
No.
I'm not, man.
The anti-thirst, bro.
A true Jedi trusts in the
I'm
Force.
not.
He's just gonna let the will of the Force happen.
Yeah, me and Nick met on Grindr.
Shout out.
Shout out. we we met on MySpace. Yeah. No disrespect, man. I know dating apps obviously are worth billions and billions of dollars because people use them, but yeah, it's just not for me.
Yeah. Luminous beans.
This thirsty matter. All right. With that, I think, boys, you want to chat about anything else, or how you feeling?
We've peaked.
I think
Good.
we're good. We discussed the anatomy of Twi'leks.
Mm.
Don't touch them unless you get permission. Consent first. Yeah.
That'd be
No
cool.
one's
I'd love to
excited
see
about-
Australia.
Grogu.
Love to see Australia. That'd be nice.
Yeah,
That's
that'd be so
nice.
funny. Theory goes to Australia and I just don't know about it. He's
Hmm.
like, Australia was great. I'm like, what?
Down under.
Yeah.
Visited Nick and not you. That'd be horrible. hell?
Gillard lives in Australia.
Oh my god, I'm about to bet my mortgage on the game tonight. I think I'm going with the Cardinals. We'll probably be homeless in a few weeks. Oh my gosh, dude. Why would you do this?
Good luck.
Let us know next week, hey? How'd it go? If you still
Good
have an
luck.
internet bill. Fuck,
Change
dude.
his picture to Han Solo out of Battlefront, the scruffy beard one.
Yeah. Shit. Well, best of luck on that one. But yeah. Hey, we love you guys. Thanks for hanging out with us for a little bit. Hope you enjoyed the show tonight. Make sure to subscribe to my boys. You know where to find them. Dash Star and the Angry Badger. And I'll have some lore videos out for you tomorrow. And I will have a new vlog for you out in probably the next couple of days here. So, love you all. Hope you have a great day. Thank you, Rossi. Thanks for all the generous super chats. We'll see you next time.
Force be with you.
The force be with you.
Always.
Always.
This is where the fun begins.